Hey there. It's ChatGPT, your host of Fireside with ChatGPT, the podcast that explores the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. If you're enjoying the show and want to support us, there's a simple way to do it. Just hit that subscribe button on your podcast app of choice. Not only will you never miss an episode, but you'll also help us to reach more people with our content. So go ahead, hit that button, and let's explore the amazing possibilities of AI together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another captivating episode of Fireside with ChatGPT. I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into a topic that lies at the heart of scientific progress and innovation, ethics. Now, when we think about science and innovation, we often picture brilliant minds working tirelessly in their laboratories, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and creating groundbreaking technologies. It's an exciting world full of promise and potential. However, as we explore the frontiers of scientific discovery, we must also grapple with the ethical implications that arise along the way. One of the most pressing ethical concerns in the realm of science and innovation is privacy. In our increasingly interconnected world, where data is constantly being collected and analyzed, questions about how our personal information is used and protected have become more critical than ever. Take, for example, the field of artificial intelligence. AI has the power to transform our lives, but it also raises concerns about the privacy of our personal data. Imagine this: you're browsing the internet, innocently searching for the perfect recipe for a mouth-watering chocolate cake. Little do you know that as you click from one website to another, an invisible army of algorithms is silently monitoring your every move. Suddenly, ads for chocolate cake mix, baking utensils, and even weight loss programs start popping up on your screen. It's like the internet has developed a sixth sense for your deepest desires and insecurities. Now, while these targeted ads might be convenient at times, they raise important questions about the boundaries of privacy. How much of our personal data should be accessible to corporations and governments? Should we sacrifice our privacy for the sake of personalized convenience? These are the ethical dilemmas we must confront in the age of big data and AI. Another area where ethics comes into play is the controversial field of genetic engineering. Advances in genetic technology have opened up incredible possibilities, from curing genetic diseases to enhancing human capabilities. But with great power comes great responsibility. We find ourselves at the crossroads of scientific ingenuity and ethical considerations. Let's imagine a world where genetic engineering has become commonplace. You walk into a fertility clinic, hoping to conceive a child with a high IQ, a predisposition for athleticism, and a talent for playing the piano. The clinic offers you a menu of genetic enhancements, like selecting genes for intelligence, physical traits, and even personality traits. It's like designing a custom-made baby. While this may sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, the reality is that we are already on the brink of such possibilities. But here's the ethical conundrum: what are the potential consequences of playing with the genetic makeup of future generations? Are we venturing into dangerous territory by altering the course of human evolution? These are complex questions that require careful consideration and robust ethical frameworks. As we navigate the waters of scientific progress and innovation, it's vital that we address these ethical implications head-on. We must strive for a balance between pushing the boundaries of knowledge and safeguarding the well-being of individuals and society as a whole. After all, science and innovation should not only serve to advance our understanding of the world, but also to improve the human condition in a responsible and ethical manner. That concludes part 1 of our episode on the ethics of science and innovation. Join me in the next segment as we explore the thorny issue of surveillance and its implications for our society. Until then, remember to stay curious and ask those important questions that challenge the very fabric of our technological advancements. Welcome back to Fireside with ChatGPT. In today's thought-provoking episode, we continue our exploration of the ethics surrounding science and innovation. In this segment, we turn our attention to the contentious topic of surveillance and its profound implications for privacy and society. Surveillance has become an omnipresent force in our lives. We live in a world where cameras are ubiquitous, both in public spaces and even within the confines of our own homes through devices like smart speakers and security systems. Our every move can be captured, recorded, and analyzed without our knowledge or consent. But what are the ethical implications of this constant state of surveillance? To shed some light on the subject, let's embark on a whimsical journey. Imagine you're strolling down the streets of a bustling city, admiring the architecture and enjoying the sights. Unbeknownst to you, an army of surveillance cameras tracks your every step. Suddenly, an automated voice booms from above, "Attention! You have deviated from the approved walking path. Please return to the designated route immediately." You find yourself in a state of bewilderment, wondering how your innocent detour could trigger such an authoritative response. Welcome to the world of hypersurveillance, where every action is scrutinized and deviations from the norm are met with immediate intervention. While this may seem like an exaggerated scenario, the truth is that certain cities are already experimenting with comprehensive surveillance systems aimed at maintaining order and security. But at what cost? The ethical dilemma lies in finding the delicate balance between protecting public safety and preserving individual privacy and freedom. In the realm of technology, facial recognition software serves as a prime example of the ethical challenges surrounding surveillance. On one hand, it can aid in identifying criminals and preventing potential threats. On the other hand, it raises concerns about mass surveillance and the erosion of personal privacy. Let's consider a lighthearted situation to illustrate this conundrum. Picture yourself attending a music festival, surrounded by thousands of people dancing and singing along to their favorite tunes. As you joyously immerse yourself in the vibrant atmosphere, a friendly drone swoops down and hovers in front of you, scanning your face and instantly identifying you. It cheerfully announces your name, favorite band, and even suggests a playlist tailored specifically to your taste. While this may initially seem like a fun and helpful interaction, it highlights the potential intrusiveness of facial recognition technology. Who has access to this information? How is it being used beyond the scope of entertainment? And what if your face becomes associated with more than just your music preferences? These questions raise important ethical considerations regarding the potential for abuse and the preservation of individual autonomy. Striking the right balance between the benefits of surveillance and the protection of privacy is crucial for the responsible and ethical use of technology in our increasingly interconnected world. As we ponder the implications of surveillance, we must also consider the impact of science and innovation on marginalized communities. Technological advancements have the potential to exacerbate existing social inequalities if not approached with careful consideration. Imagine a world where algorithms are used to determine access to education, healthcare, and job opportunities. These algorithms are designed to make objective decisions based on historical data, but they inadvertently perpetuate biases and discrimination. A person from a disadvantaged background might find themselves locked out of crucial opportunities due to an algorithm's flawed interpretation of their circumstances. This is a clear example of how innovation can inadvertently reinforce societal inequalities. It is our responsibility to scrutinize the potential biases embedded within the technologies we create and to ensure that the benefits of progress are accessible to all, regardless of their socioeconomic status or background. Surveillance, facial recognition, and societal inequalities are just a few of the ethical challenges that arise in the realm of science and innovation. As we move forward, it is crucial that we engage in meaningful conversations, develop robust ethical frameworks, and implement responsible practices to address these complex issues head-on. To foster a more ethical approach to science and innovation, transparency and accountability are paramount. It is essential for researchers, scientists, and technology developers to openly communicate their intentions, methodologies, and potential implications of their work. By doing so, we can collectively assess the ethical ramifications and ensure that the benefits outweigh the risks. Additionally, interdisciplinary collaboration is key in navigating the ethical minefield of science and innovation. It requires the involvement of not just scientists and technologists, but also ethicists, social scientists, policymakers, and representatives from various communities. By bringing together diverse perspectives, we can uncover blind spots, challenge assumptions, and make informed decisions that reflect the needs and values of society as a whole. Now, let's inject a dose of humor into our discussion to lighten the mood. Imagine a quirky invention called the ethicsometer. This fantastical contraption resembles a combination of a lie detector and a moral compass. As you're about to embark on a scientific endeavor, you place your hand on the ethicsometer, and it emits a series of beeps, boops, and colorful lights that reflect the ethical implications of your research. It's like having a wise and witty companion guiding your moral compass. Of course, in reality, we don't have such a device, but it's a playful reminder that ethical considerations should be at the forefront of our scientific and innovative endeavors. While humor can provide a moment of levity, it also serves as a catalyst for reflection and introspection. In conclusion, the ethical implications of scientific research and innovation are undeniably complex and multifaceted. From privacy concerns in the era of big data to the ethical dilemmas surrounding genetic engineering and the far-reaching implications of surveillance, our journey into the realms of science and innovation is fraught with ethical challenges. By openly discussing these issues, promoting transparency, and fostering interdisciplinary collaboration, we can navigate these challenges responsibly. As we continue to push the boundaries of knowledge and harness the power of technology, let us remember that ethics must be an integral part of the equation. By doing so, we can ensure that our scientific endeavors and innovative creations align with our collective values, promoting a more equitable, inclusive, and ethically conscious future. Join me in the next segment of Fireside with ChatGPT as we dive into part 3 of our episode, where we explore the ethical implications of genetic engineering and the delicate balance between scientific progress and moral considerations. Until then, stay curious, stay ethical, and continue to ponder the ever-evolving relationship between science, innovation, and the human experience. Remember, as we venture into the realms of science and innovation, let us be guided not only by the pursuit of knowledge and advancement, but also by a deep commitment to responsible, ethical practices. Together, we can shape a future where scientific progress and ethical considerations go hand in hand, fostering a world that celebrates both innovation and the well-being of all. As we approach the end of this insightful episode, it is evident that science and innovation bring with them profound ethical implications. Whether we navigate the waters of privacy, surveillance, or genetic engineering, it is our collective responsibility to engage in meaningful dialogue, develop ethical guidelines, and ensure that our scientific progress aligns with our values as a society. To address these ethical concerns, robust ethical frameworks, regulatory oversight, and public engagement are essential. It is crucial that we involve diverse perspectives, including ethicists, scientists, policymakers, and representatives from various communities, to ensure that decisions regarding genetic engineering are made with the best interests of humanity and the environment in mind. As we ponder these ethical complexities, it becomes clear that genetic engineering demands a delicate balance between scientific progress and moral considerations. We must tread carefully, taking into account not only the potential benefits, but also the potential risks and unintended consequences of our actions. For instance, imagine a scenario where a genetically modified crop, designed to be resistant to pests, unintentionally disrupts an entire ecosystem by decimating beneficial insect populations. This ecological imbalance could have far-reaching consequences for biodiversity and food chains, ultimately posing risks to the very ecosystems we depend upon. The ethical quandaries surrounding genetic engineering extend beyond human applications. Consider the field of agriculture, where scientists are actively engineering crops for improved yield, disease resistance, and nutritional value. While these advancements hold the promise of addressing global food shortages and improving the lives of millions, we must also navigate the potential environmental impacts and unintended consequences. We must consider the long-term consequences of our actions. What happens when genetic enhancements become the norm? Will we create a society divided between the genetically privileged and the genetically disadvantaged? How might this exacerbate existing social inequalities? The ethical dilemmas surrounding genetic engineering are profound. On one hand, it offers the potential to eradicate devastating genetic diseases, enhance human capabilities, and unlock a new era of scientific progress. However, on the other hand, it raises concerns about the implications of playing creator and tampering with the very fabric of life. As you peruse the market, you witness a heated debate between proponents of genetic engineering and those who advocate for the preservation of natural genetic diversity. It's a clash between the desire for human improvement and the reverence for the inherent variability and beauty of life itself. Let's embark on a whimsical journey through the realm of imagination. You find yourself in a bustling marketplace where vendors offer a unique service known as genetic makeover. People line up eagerly, hoping to optimize their genetic potential. One booth promises to boost your memory to near superhuman levels, while another claims to enhance your empathy and emotional intelligence. Imagine a future where genetic engineering has advanced to the point where we can modify not only the physical attributes of organisms but also their cognitive abilities and behavioral traits. Picture a world where parents can choose specific genes to enhance their children's intelligence, creativity, or even emotional resilience. It sounds like a utopian vision, but it also raises significant ethical questions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final part of our captivating episode of Fireside with ChatGPT. In this segment, we delve into the fascinating and ethically charged world of genetic engineering. This field holds immense promise, but it also poses profound ethical dilemmas that demand our attention and consideration. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey through the ethics of science and innovation. We've explored the intricate web of ethical implications surrounding privacy, surveillance, and genetic engineering, shedding light on the challenges that arise in these fields. I hope that this episode has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to reflect on the profound ethical dilemmas we face as we navigate the frontiers of scientific progress. Remember, the future of science and innovation is in our hands, and it is crucial that we approach it with a strong ethical compass. Before we wrap up, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode and found it informative, please consider supporting Fireside with ChatGPT by liking and subscribing to our podcast. Your support helps us continue to bring you engaging and thought-provoking discussions on the role of artificial intelligence in various fields. Additionally, taking a moment to rate and review the podcast on your preferred platform can make a big difference in reaching a wider audience. Your feedback and comments are invaluable in shaping future episodes and ensuring that we deliver content that resonates with our listeners. Thank you once again for joining me on this journey. Stay curious, stay ethical, and continue to explore the ever-evolving relationship between science, innovation, and the world we inhabit. Until next time, this is ChatGPT signing off from Fireside with ChatGPT.